Welcome back to my channel. My name is Lily, and so for today we're going to be creating a makeup tutorial on this look right here. I saw some pictures on Pinterest that I was really inspired by, and I figured let me go ahead and make my little take on this jack-o'-lantern skull mesh up that we got going on. But of course, you know, you could use this look at any Halloween party. It's just something basic you could do. Pretty much just put something on your face and you don't have to spend money on a Halloween costume. Yay! Win-win for everybody. Unlike you guys, I won't be attending no Halloween parties because I'm old, so yeah. Probably will go trick-or-treating with my kids though to steal their candy. By the way, I just want to say I'm loving, like absolutely loving everybody's inspirations, everybody's remakes of that skull tutorial that I created a while back. I'm seeing them all over Pinterest as well as Instagram. Keep tagging me, guys, because I'm absolutely in love with it. Like you guys don't understand how much that makes my day that somebody else is so inspired to actually recreate a look that I did. So definitely keep me in the loop. I want to see all your recreations on any of the Halloween videos that I've posted, you know, in the past. But hopefully I'll have some more coming up soon. But for today, if you guys are interested in trying to achieve, you know, this look right here, keep on watching. From here, I'm just going to go ahead and start sketching out more or less where I want, like, the skull bone to really stand out. Just letting you know, it's just a MAC feline black eyeliner. I look so weird. I look like I have hair growing out of my face. Alright, so once I get the side of my cheeks, pretty much just a basic outline of how I want the structure to be. I'm also going to start doing and drawing out the temple right here. Eyebrow is very prominent. Just like so. Haha. Alright, so now I'm also going to do just a quick weird triangle looking thing. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just winging it. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but whatever. Start making an outline of the teeth. I'm just pretty much just following the arches of my lip. So now that I have somewhat of a basic outline that I want to work with, let's get started. To start off my look, I don't want to be using any paints on my face. I just don't. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like dealing with oil-based paints. So I'm just going to go in with eyeshadow. This is a Morphe M167 brush. It's just a flat eyeshadow brush just like that. I'm going to go ahead and wet it a little bit. Start working on my eye low area here. The inspiration that I really liked about this picture that I saw here is that she has the inner corners of her eyes like very bright orange, and so I figured let me go ahead and do something similar to that. I'm just going to start placing eyeshadow strategically in certain locations to start bringing out some orange. Starting with my lower lash line. And this is where I start using my guidelines. Now that I pretty much just did that, because I'm just trying to build the lines of what a pumpkin would look like. Don't worry of it looking really messy right now because it's makeup. You continue working at it. That's pretty much the trick behind everything. It's just you always work at it, keep tweaking it until you feel comfortable with it 100%. Not too worried about the lines showing because I will be using those lines to build off of it later because I am going to darken those lines. Make sure you blend that into your hairline real good because you don't want no bald spots on your makeup. Yo, can I get that song out of my head? What the hell is wrong with me? I'm gonna go in with some yellow right here, right in the corner, to start making that stand out a little bit. Just in case you guys are wondering, I'm using my Morphe 350 palette. Nope, I lied. I'm using my Morphe 350 palette. I'm just going in with just yellow and orange. Alright, once that's done, let's start working on this brow area. Alright, let's add some right in here. Playing with the eyeshadow around my eyes a little bit. Now let's start blending this out a little bit. If some of you don't feel comfortable using black first, then go in with just a white eyeliner or like a nude eyeliner pencil or something that, you know, just you could use if you don't feel 100% comfortable with blending out black, because I'm not gonna lie, it could be a little difficult sometimes if you don't really have a layout or a plan of what you want to do, because it could eventually ruin your look. You don't want that. But for right right now, this is looking pretty good. I think I'm satisfied with the placement of where I want it. Even though I'm getting Red Skull vibes. The guy from Captain America, the original one. The red-faced dude. I feel like I'm turning into him. Alright, so time to move on. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start working on my inner corners. So I'm still going to go in with that orange, but this time we're just going to put it right in here. So, how have you guys been? I have been working my ass off trying to pay my bill. You know how that goes. By the way, I'm going in with some yellow right in here to make this area pop. But as of recently, I've been just, been trying really hard to become more conscious of things, that I want to do. I start asking myself, like, is this something that I really want to do? Or is it, am I doing this for myself? Or am I doing this for somebody else? But I don't know, I've just been trying to make a conscious effort recently to just really start pursuing things, that make me happy. YouTube being one of them. I felt like I just lived a very long time trying to please other people. I'm currently just building up on my inner corner. I'm using a little bit of yellow and just bouncing back and forth between the yellow and the orange. Good. I'm also going to add a little yellow right in here. Pretty much overlapping the yellow with the orange, like right in here. Hold on. So what I'm doing now is just, after I touched up certain locations with some of the yellow, I'm going to go back in with the orange and just build up on that yellow around my lip area. My camera stopped recording and I completely forgot, but I'm going back in with my MAC eyeliner. I'm gonna start filling in the areas where I want my black eyeshadow to be. I'm also gonna be using this eyeliner on my lips. And as I'm applying the shadow, I am just stippling it. I feel like that's the best part of Halloween is that you can make any look. Make it as messy as possible and it'll still look good. So with the Morphe M514 brush, I'm going to go into Rustic from the same Soft Glam palette. And I'm going to start adding it right in here. Start blending that out. Time to go into that black. I'm going to go back into that orange color that I was using earlier. Cleaning this up right here. Now I'm going to use just a fluffy brush just like this. Back into that orange color to tap right over this black here. And I'm like swiping the black inwards just a little bit. Now right up in here I'm going to go back into that rustic color. Same brush. In between the black and that orange. I'm also going to use that rustic color right up here. So yeah, now it's just a game of just going back and forth between the colors to blend them to your liking. So I'm just going to be switching between my orange, my black, and that rustic brown. The rustic brown is there as a transition shade between that black and the orange. So now I'm going to go in with a small detail brush just like this with that red color that I was telling you about. Any red works. Take that red, and now I'm going to start adding it in certain areas. I'm just basically putting that red anywhere I want. Dark shadowing. Right in here. Now I'm really going to start building up on that orange. I decided to drag the orange a little bit further down my cheek. And start really making this area here pop out. It just creates that fade effect. And really blends in that red with that orange. I'm just working back and forth between the orange and the other two colors, adding it as I go, and wherever I feel like it needs a little oomph. Alright, so now let's start going back into that black eyeshadow. with my small, same M421 brush from Morphe. Start incorporating that black in all different areas of my face. Going with my NYX Epic Ink eyeliner pen, start really making this black start popping out. So first I'm gonna start with the teeth. I'm just gonna make them all different types of just variated lengths. Just like that. But very small, tiny strokes. Create like a small triangle at the bottom and then just, you know, drag it up, and then once you do that, right next to it, you're just gonna create small lines. It's just like that. I swear, like whenever I'm drawing a picture or sketching something out, like this is like my favorite part. It's just the details. Now for the outer part, right here, I'm just doing very small pats, like in a very small zigzag line. And then just painting it out. I'm going to consider these like the grooves of the pumpkin. Create somewhat of a wing eyeliner, but not really. Very jagged line, guys. Very jagged lines. So right in here for my inner corner, I'm going to just start doing some small lines to make them a little more prominent. You know, just keep playing with it until you get the desired effect and look that you want. So what I'm doing now is I'm just going on with that fluffy brush and just really packing in the color in certain areas. Now that I have pretty much everything straightened out on how I want it to look. I think this came out pretty cool looking. I don't know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments down below. I'm still touching it up in some areas. So like I'm adding some yellow in like the highlight areas. Upper eyebrow right in here. Really making everything come together now. Orange up quite a bit in my outer face region right there. So basically I'm just putting orange closer to the black, yellow on the outer parts of the orange, like in here, anywhere that goes from orange to skin. Yellow basically just helps blend it all out. So like for example, like right in here I'm going to go in with some orange, and a little bit I'm also going to touch it up with some red. And then right out here, same brush, just because it blends everything else really nicely. I'm gonna go back in with the yellow, pack it on the brush like pack. Put it right on the face. So just like that. And now I'm gonna go in with some of that rustic brown that we used earlier on the eye from the ABH palette, and just touching it up in certain areas that I feel like are too grayed out, and I want it to be more on the brownish, warm side of things, like right up in here. Now it doesn't look so cool, so, you know, it looks warm to go with the rest of the look. Now that we pretty much are almost done, I'm gonna go right back in one last time with some black to make certain spots stick out a little more, where like I wanted to, just like right in here. Just applying some mascara, because to be honest, I don't feel like putting no lashes on. So you can put lashes if you want, you're more than welcome to, but for me, I'm not doing it. I really like how this came out, guys. So after that, you know, you just pretty much just set your face and you are good to go. So this pretty much sums up my look for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and you know, you could go ahead and recreate it. Let me know what you guys, you know, think. I do want to see your recreation, so please feel free to tag me. I definitely want to see it. At me on Instagram or tag me in Pinterest. I've been loving the recreations you guys have done for my past skull video, and that's something that I'm very proud of. It makes me so happy seeing some people out there that are inspired enough by my videos that they're willing to recreate it. So definitely tag me into your recreations. I do want to see them. Feel free to comment and let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Like I said, this is a very just quick, simple, easy tutorial, something that could be done in just a couple minutes for any Halloween party that you might be interested in going in. As long as you have just one of these bad boys right here, you pretty much could create any type of look that you want, with just eyeshadow, eyeliner, and that's it, you're good to go. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Definitely let me know of any ideas that you guys would love for me to do. And, hopefully I'll see you in the next video. But don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like this video if you did like it. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye. My teeth look so white. I look scary with some black lipstick. Honestly, this is making me look like a serial killer. Serial killer clown. That's what I feel like in this right now.